Well, here we go. Back here, the house. There, my friend's car. There, a couple of basketball hoops. Local tourist attraction to continue the joke. I am actually going on this walk to TJ's Cannabis, the only in-town cannabis store, recreational cannabis. Number one, I need the walk. Number two, I want to show you what the cannabis stores look like. Can't show on the inside. You know, I can't take the camera inside. That's, you know, there's all sorts of privacy laws and product laws and stuff like that. But it's probably a good mile and a half to get there. Mile and a half, maybe 2 miles from here. Depending on how you walk, if you go past the school or go around the school. Depending. And then of course I'm going to be moderating my voice so that I only seem moderately crazy and not like I'm just yelling at full volume while I'm walking down the street to myself. Now only just mildly. Hopefully people see the camera and go, oh, he's crazy and making a movie, instead of just, oh, he's homeless and crazy. That would be good. Isn't that timing? How the car that comes around the corner needs to go into the driveway that I'm walking just in front of. What? Pretty good. What's going on? Just out of curiosity.
We're just putting in a brand new sewer line for this house here.
Oh, that's cool. What comes up? Okie dokie. Hey, you have a good day.
You too, sir.
That's cool. I didn't really want to show him or anything. I mean, I didn't ask him for permission. So, I'm not going to show his face. That's why I wasn't like trying to show him while I was talking to him. Let's see, how long am I into this one? Oh, 3 minutes and some odd seconds. Click and crunch as I grab the camera with my other hand too. There we go. This is a 3 minute and some odd second pop. Sorry for showing the ground. I was looking at the LED and LCD displays on this thing. It's actually kind of cool. It's like, on the one side, it's as big as a matchbox, one of those small matchboxes. But it's as big as if you're like stacking 3 of them on top of each other. And then on the front, oh gosh, I don't know how to describe that part, but that's where the actual lens comes out the front. Yawn. Let's say to appear from not appear as being too much crazy. I don't camera so much when I'm right next to people. Which is another reason to moderate my voice like this, so I can enunciate clearly. And yet, I'm trying not to project any more than like 6 inches in front of my face. not easy. I did, of course, medicate before setting out. It helps my lungs and my breathing quite a bit. While I do have adult onset asthma, it's not so bad that I have to treat it with like albuterol treatments or inhalers or anything. I used to have an emergency inhaler with me, and I used to have to use it. But in the years that have passed, especially since my wife's passing, I've been using cannabis and haven't really had any asthma problems since. Actual government studies have shown that cannabis is good for asthma and for sleep apnea as well, oddly. I didn't read that actual study. I read the title and I read the synopsis. I did not read the full abstract, for I am not quite that boring and awful. No, I would not be boring and awful, nor is it boring enough to read journals with knowledge. That is a good thing. Information I like learning a lot. This is a long damn road. Then of course we're coming up on the long damn hill up, then the other long damn hill, then a couple more, and then we're at the store. Then I have to walk down to the post office. That's going to be about 3 miles from TJ's Cannabis. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready to be carrying a camera and talking during the entire time, is what I mean to say. Hi, doggy. Hello, doggy. That's a cute doggy. That's a cute little doggy. I'm going to cross the street here. There we go. I did it right there and like that because there's a car coming up behind me. So rather than wait and do it legally, I just jaywalked right there. Went all kitty corner across the street. Look at this hill. That isn't just a straight, like, road forward. I'm not tilting the camera or anything. It's a bloody monster hill coming up. There's all sorts of flat land in Shelton. I happen to live up on top of a hill. Well, actually not even on top. It's top of a local hill, but there's other hills around it that continue going up. And every place around me is, this is a long, long walk upward. Oh, look at that, a lot of trash. Isn't that special? Oh, look at that. My shadow. Isn't that special? Oh, bloody road. Almost 10 minutes on this file. I can't even remember what I was yammering about before. Got distracted, and now it's gone. I'm not being as modulated as I have been on my other trips because it being daytime, it's not quite as unusual for a person to walk around with a camera and talk to themselves. Whereas, of course, middle of the night, walking around with a camera, talking to yourself, that one's a bit more unusual. Bloody hell, need to breathe. Oh, net cloud. No more talking for a while. Big damn hill. Yeah, when I hit 10 minutes, I'm gonna close this file, start the next. I know I don't technically need to, but trust me, when converting and editing, it's a lot easier to work with a bunch of smaller files than one mondo file. I have found, for me. I'm sure for other people it's the opposite. I'm sure these people like Brussels sprouts too. Whew. Oh, there. Okay. 10 minutes 42, I shall return. And we're back. With such weird street names as... Can you see that one? Don't even know if I'm pointing it correctly. Satsop Avenue. Satsop. And you say that one backwards and it's postus. That's not even a real word either. Which is not fair. It is probably an Indian word from this area. A lot of the words that we use for our town and city names are in this area. Like Nisqually Valley, and the Snoqualmie, Skookum Valley, other towns like Clay Elm, Cedro Woolley, such like that. These are all towns, real town names that I've just been saying here too. Whew. Now, for that up there, far, far away, but hopefully you can see the sign up there, blinking away. That's the elementary school. I tend to walk around it, not by it, but sort of skirt the neighborhood of it. For reasons. Excuse me. I hate snorting. I think I took, no, I did last night, middle of the night, I took a whole bunch of antihistamine tablets. If you have a Walmart in your area, if you're an American listener, or viewer, I guess it's a more accurate representation, but if you are a Walmart or American, and there's a Walmart in your area, it is the Equate brand, Walmart brand. Well, not Equate, that's Costco. Great value brand. Whatever the heck I was talking about, because now I can't even remember what I was talking about. I wasted too much time. Okay, we're going to turn on the warning lights. Oh, there they are. It doesn't even make a beeping sound like it should. Downtown they make beeping noises. I mean, nobody's blind here, so... But it would just... I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. This is a weird road right here. Both ways of this road are do not enter. Wrong way. Either direction, you'll get a ticket. I'm just waiting for someone who actually lives on that street, turning in there to get a ticket. Just of course, if you live there, you can do that. Okay, I'm going to walk past the elementary school, Bordeaux Elementary. Both of my children went to school here. It's even changed during that time, since they've graduated here. Man, my wife wanted so desperately to live and see at least one of her children graduate from high school. Although she also would have loved to have seen, desperately wanted to see her daughter get married. But she didn't get to see any of that. Very frustrating for her. except for the last week of her life. If you are of semi-sound mind during like your last week of life, you do let go. Things that bothered you don't. Things that were urgent aren't. Things that you desperately wanted to get done, you're okay with leaving unfinished. And that's what happened with her. We thought she had 3 to 6 months. She had less than 2 weeks before she was unconscious and gone, just her body alive. During those last few days, she went from just going crazy knowing that things were going too fast to just, it was accepted. She was leaving, and things just weren't that important anymore. And it happens to all of us. Whether it's like with, having your barrel of fucks to give being empty at that time. Or you're just, your brain is too damaged by your various toxins building up that you can't care anymore. Both theories equally valid. I didn't turn next to the school there and go past the schoolyard. Number one, very loud. And number two, because so many eyes would be there, I would not say a word. I am actually a very shy person. And I'm actually amazed I'm talking out loud to myself, quote unquote. Because while I know I'm talking to you and you're watching it right now, right now, I'm just walking along and yammering to myself. Oh, this is really cool over here. We're into 7 minutes in. Now, I don't know what this is here. I'm thinking it's some sort of overflow drain in case of, mass water, but I don't know. As you can see, it's just a big concrete pit. People have thrown trash in there. It smells pretty bad. There's all sorts of non-trash things in there too. I honestly don't know. Especially since it's got other things over here. The solar panel on this box. It's like, what are they powering? Ladder in case you fall in, so the zombies can't get you. It's got an antenna. It's like, goodness gracious, what is this place? It really makes me curious. And there's a little propane tank. Huh. Weird. I'm going to turn at one of these other crossroads up here instead of just going down to those lights. It's a long trip. Like I say, it's at least a mile and a half, possibly even more. It's a quicker trip down to the post office, surprisingly. That's actually a pretty cool plant there. Look at that. That looks like a corn cob, except with flowers instead of corn. That's pretty cool. I wonder what that is. I mean, aside from the obvious big plant. I mean, really, I figured that one out. It was the extra details of the kind of plant. Not down to the Latin name or any some such. Oh, we're at 9 minutes 45 seconds. Almost time to click to a new file. Only for editing purposes, of course. And actually, that's true. Oh, Jesus God. That scared the muffins out of me. Good thing I no longer have any muffins on me. I went and scared them all out. Absolutely every muffin that used to be in me is now out. And I'm not talking anything disgusting or biological or anything like that, no. I mean the spirit of muffins, the evil ghost, scared the muffins right out of me. I was possessed, but now I'm free. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna click it and start us a new one.